A premium fixture, two storied footballing nations, two neighbours. This is a game of champions and legends and tribalism. It is raw, it is Argentina against Brazil. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Well, they have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, exhibition match sounds like an easy-ozy game of football, Peter, and a picture-perfect occasion until the word pride gets a mention. And it's likely to have quite a big say between teams that could easily be sucked into an excuse for another feud. Why let an exhibition match get in the way of that? So these two will be going at it very, very strongly.
Which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Brazil have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
And it's played forward. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Linton. Well, they can break here. Receives it in a good position here. Rodrigo. Brazil claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Rafinha plays it short. And here's Linton. Linton. Rafinha. Lovely, now then. He is just caressing the ball. Rodrigo proves just a little bit too strong. Linton. Paredes getting this one clear. It'll be a throw-in. Gerson. Danilo. Marquinhos looks to the other side. Alexandro. And it's Linton. And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo, and that's aimed into the middle. And it's a corner. Oh, great header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
No complaints about his effort and commitment. He just needs to start heading in the right direction. You get my drift?
Messi. Alvarez. Vinicius Junior. Gerson. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Rodrigo. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's hoisted clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Oh, played right into his path. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Garnacho. Tagliafico. Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. Alvarez. Thinks one through. Marquinhos with the clearance. Rodrigo. Gerson. Marquinhos. And he goes cross-field. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Guimaraes. Rodrigo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Rodrigo really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Gerson. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well read, nice interception. Rafinha. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, sweet feet. Gerson. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking for a decent ball in. Messi takes aim. He's had a shot! Rafinha. Rodrigo. Rafinha played out towards the right wing.
Brazil really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Danilo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Danilo. Paredes wins the duel this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Very nicely done. Cross goes in there. Danilo gets rid without sophistication. De Paul. And the ball is out of play.
Brazil, but Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Paredes. Montiel, gently done. Otamendi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexandro. Marquinhos. Gabriel shifted upfield. Linton. It's a pretty loose pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Otamendi. Rafinha looking to add to his goal. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Paul. Rafinha, chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And it's Guimaraes. Aimed it. Gets his head on it! And they've got rid. Messi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rodrigo. Gerson. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Montiel. No, no way through there. Now it's Messi. Messi, oh, good spread. And here's Messi. De Paul. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he deliver? Goes for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Marquinhos aim forwards. Danilo making good progress on the right-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the right. That is lovely. A chance to play it in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Montiel. Up towards the front line. Defending of the desperate variety. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Now it's Rafinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Otamendi. Moved on forwards. And it's Messi. Montiel. It is quite a run he's making here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And the counter is on. He is through here. Gone Nacho. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's anyone's ball now. And here's the pull. Great position. And the finish! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. And here's Rodrigo. Paredes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi. Otamendi. Romero. Paredes. Tagliafico. That has been cut short. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. That's very neat. There's the shot! Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rodrigo. Out to the right. Jason. Time to deliver.
Alexandro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes moved on forwards. And it's Danilo. McAllister. Tagliafico. Garnacho. Garnacho going full tilt down the left.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Rodrigo, and he's managed to get free. Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Romero is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Gerson. Linton. Clipped into space. And he's there to clear it. Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Danilo makes the interception. Rafinha. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Romero attempts a clearance. Garnacho. And here's Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexandro. Rodrigo. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Now it's Alvarez. That pass has been well intercepted. Rodrigo. Out towards the flank. Lovely bit of skill. Alexandro is fouled. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Rodrigo does really well to win the ball there. And it's Linton. Alexandro. Linton! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Linton brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Garnacho. No, he can't get past him. Danilo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ambitious ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. McAllister. Garnacho. Alexandro. Linton. Alexandro. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Garnacho. Tagliafico. McAllister. Alvarez. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexandro. Argentina, time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McAllister. Romero. McAllister. Paredes. Montiel. And it's Messi. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez. Oh, good spread. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Gerson. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Thinks about real chance! That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. Oh, nice touch. And here's Joelinton. And here's Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's... takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Chooses to go back. Rafinha. And a chance! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Rodrigo at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Otamendi gently done. Rodrigo. Joelinton. Alexandro. And it's Alexandro. Hit into the middle. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. Gabriel cuts it out. Always onto this. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha over to the left. So who's he picking out? Now the cross. Romero gets it away. Joelinton. Now this could be a chance. Rodrigo! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Martinez. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. (3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gerson. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. Cross in. Romero. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
It's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Alvarez. Gerson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calmly anticipates. Keeper's got good distance on that. Danilo hurtling down that right flank. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Bruno Guimaraes. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Chance here to counter. Gabriel. Gerson. Gerson forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Garnacho providing an outlet on that flank. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Señoras y señores, se permite reclamación.
And the action is back on the way. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Bruno Guimaraes. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Argentina can break now. He has found the way through. And it's McAllister. De Paul. De Paul. De Paul! And he's there to get it away. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Lobbed in behind. Marquinhos tries to clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Some good work on the right flank here. That's tidy. Jason. And he's got his cross in. Messi. Alvarez. Looking to break at pace. Montiel picks it up now, showing good feet. And it's Messi. No way through, so... And the shot! Great football, shot and save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
It's a mighty effort! Who will be livid with himself? And that is a little undercooked. Alvarez. De Paul. Garnacho. Rodrigo. Marquinhos. Danilo. Linton. Alexandro chasing after it. Paredes. Tagliafico. Garnacho, played with finesse, and he thumps it clear, and claimed it back swiftly. Rodrigo, nice physical challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Linton, Rafinha, chance, surely! It's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Tagliafico. Romero. Messi. Now he's off and running. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Gerson. Played out to the right. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Ball's out once more. Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that has been clubbed away. Danilo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, can he get onto this? Linton. Alexandro. Gerson. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Otamendi. Paredes, aim forwards. Danilo. Rodrigo. Rafinha. What a throw in. Romero.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Brazil couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Marquinhos. Marquinhos gently done. Gerson. And here's Rafinha. De Paul. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Applies the finish! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Argentina are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Gabriel gets good distance on it. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Alexandro. Rafinha. Gabriel. And it's played forward. Otamendi. Romero. McAllister. Romero. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Danilo. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro. De Paul did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marquinhos. Rodrigo, out to the right. And that has been cleared. Gerson wins the duel this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rafinha! Danilo, plenty to aim at here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball is over the line. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Tagliafico, gently done. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Danger averted for now. Danilo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Linton. Gabriel forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. And that's a throw. Tagliafico. De Paul. Messi. De Paul. And here's Garnacho. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now that's well seen too. Tagliafico, aim forwards. And here's Alvarez. Oh, that's neat. Garnacho. Paredes. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Up he goes! Vinicius Junior. Danilo. Gerson. Played out to the right. Rafinha. He's well positioned here. Shot at goal! Can he deliver? Oh, what a climb! No joy, but a decent try.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Linton moved on forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Montiel. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Now it's Garnacho. And it's Messi. Montiel. Now here's the delivery. And he cuts out the supply. Otamendi. Romero. Tagliafico. Tagliafico shifted upfield. Tries to get it clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gerson. Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. Messi done delicately. Marquinhos clears it away. Messi. Linton. Played towards the other side. Danilo. Rodrigo. He's beaten the last man. Strong running down that left flank. Garnacho, and it's lofted through here. Clearly not happy with that. Otamendi. McAllister. Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez! Gabriel. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Linton. And here's Rafinha. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Alexandro gently done. Plenty waiting in the middle. There's the shot! Garnacho. Alvarez. Messi. Montiel. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Calmly anticipates. Gabriel. Great defending, strong and determined. Rafinha. Cleared away. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, such a clever touch. Brazil have a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That had too much on it. And it's played forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Montiel. Marquinhos cuts it out. Garnacho with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Rafinha. Gerson. Gerson. Linton. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Montiel forwards and with intent. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's there to clear it. McAllister is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Gabriel, aim forwards. That's a good run down the left. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Rafinha gets a good foot in there. The referee's awarded a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Otamendi. McAllister, and the keeper's got it again. Otamendi. De Paul. McAllister, moved on forwards. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Gerson. Bruno Guimaraes. McAllister. Garnacho. Now it's Alvarez. And here's Messi. De Paul. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that's been won straight back. Tagliafico. McAllister. It's gone for a throw-in. That's an excellent interception. And it's Paredes. Alvarez! Hoisted upfield by the keeper.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rodrigo, out to the right. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Rodrigo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Garnacho. Garnacho tries a cross. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Messi. Messi. Oh, it's played into the area. McAllister takes a shot! Oh, terrific save.
Argentina are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
De Paul with the short one. De Paul. And he's heaved it away. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Martinez claims comfortably. Messi. Montiel. Lovely feet. Messi. Alisson sends that a long way. Tagliafico. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Romero shifted upfield. Garnacho. Now that's well seen too. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gerson. Rodrigo. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Romero. McAllister. Romero goes forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Marquinhos chooses to go cross-field. Linton. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. Montiel. De Paul. Otamendi. And it's played forward. Marquinhos makes the interception. Rafinha. Messi. Garnacho. McAllister. Tagliafico. Gerson. Rodrigo. Over to the left. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. Rafinha could challenge. Excellent challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Montiel, cross into the box. Bruno Guimaraes. Linton. Gabriel. Linton. Gabriel forwards and with intent. And here's Vinicius Junior. He's away. Vinicius Junior played out to the left flank. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. That has found him in acres of space. It's a goal kick. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be only one outcome. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these